Or something, that would be one thing, but they weren't raising them for that. They were raising them for the sheer joy they got in torturing those animals and killing them, and then throwing them off somewhere or burying them. It wasn't for meat. It was a sheer pleasure of killing those animals for the fun, because they enjoyed to do it. And one of them had said, Wade said, one of them said, well, it was better than killing people. This is looking interesting. GoPro, stop recording. They're gonna wind up on the dinner table. That's where they're gonna wind up. Well, let's see if I can get all these screws loose. So it's just, we kill a lot of animals just so, now we could live off of vegetables and never eat a piece of meat. But it's not in us to do it. We could do that. I could live off of vegetables. I could live off of vegetables. I mean, you give me beans, cabbage, a little pork, well, there you go. I'll be wanting to season it with pork fat. Yes, I would. But you don't have to season it with pork fat. Got one more. Let's hope I can get it. Gotta tighten that little sucker up. I hope this ain't gonna be one of them stubborn ones. There it comes. We'll get this one apart so you can see how that looks. Now, well, I got one that's still there. But yeah, I could live off of vegetables. I love cabbage. Now, there's the little wheel. I don't know what that's made out of, but I'm fixing to find out. Now, is there still more screws on there? Shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. Now, I'm not sure what these are made out of. Not sure. Well, I got to get them loose. Ain't never seen that before. But anyhow, well, I got to lay this over there. Lay that over there. Oh boy. But yeah, it's just a dog-eat-dog world, sort of, I guess. Alright, that's aluminum. That's aluminum, so that will go in. Oh, wait. That's aluminum. I didn't know that. But yeah, it's a dog-eat-dog world, folks, and the human being, we're the biggest carnivore of all. And we do the most damage to this earth. We do the most damage. I mean, look at all the oil we use, and soon, all that oil's gonna run out. And you just can't go out and make more. You just can't. Now this is something new to me right here. I don't know what that is. Is it aluminum? Yes, it is. That's good. Don't tell me there's more things with screws on it. There's another wheel on here for crying out loud. Well, anyhow, I can get it. But you see what's in there. And but yeah, them boys was raising animals just so they could, if they were raising them to eat for meat. So I don't know if they're still in prison or out today. I ain't gonna tell you the last name. I don't want to get in trouble. But to me, that's a terrible person to do that to a human or any living thing. You know, I even feel bad when I see a cockroach. And it's out there working, just trying to find food, trying to get along. And then along comes somebody like me, and I'll squash that sucker. I just don't know, folks. You know, all living things, I don't know if they have to die, but they do die. And there's a lot of living things they depend on killing another animal for food. So it's just, some animals eat plants, leaves, and grass. I guess that's what you call an omnivore. Some animals are carnivores. I tell you what, these are some strong magnets. I wish I could get that out. There it comes. Boy, they are strong. I wonder why they're... But they're strong magnets. Anyhow, I don't know if I got that screw out. Nope, I don't. But you know, a lion's got to kill another living animal, plant-eating animal, to survive. And you'll be watching a wildlife video and you'll see this lion attacking a wildebeest or something like that. Or a baby wildebeest. But it's to kill that wildebeest and eat it or go hungry. What are you gonna do? It ought to be loose right now. Let me see. Why ain't that thing coming out of there? That's just the way the world, I mean, the human being is probably the biggest carnivore. I mean, we eat vegetables and stuff too. But we eat meat. Every year we kill millions of cows for beef. And probably billions of chickens. Probably. I mean, sometimes I see these big chicken farms just raising chickens for nothing but meat. They bring them in there as little young chicks and raise them to a market size. And I think them little chicks coming in there and they're eating and they're having a good time. I think they're having a good time. But they ain't got a chance. They ain't got a chance. I hope I can get them screws out. They don't have a chance. You see pigs, the same way they're raising pigs. And they come in there, the young piglets. They ain't got a chance at life at all. I got to stick something under that thing to stop it from spinning. The little pigs ain't got a chance at life. I can't find the other screw. Maybe it's there, let's see. About 1960. Well, my stepbrother still lived in Virginia. and they caught them in the act. They had this deal where when they got a certain age, they would torture them, and they had one instance where they had this one cat. They poured kerosene there it goes. Poured kerosene on the cap and set it on fire. Now that's steel. Now here we are again. Hopefully, well, wait a minute, Jim. Look how clean that dish is. I guess it has to be. This is 4 disc. Let's see. Set the cat on fire alive and let it sit there and burn to death. I don't think that's torque screws. You know what? I might have another one I can't get apart. This is a T9. Let me see if a T8 will work on that. But anyhow, in 1960, they got caught. Both of them. Nope, T8 ain't gonna do that. Well, dang. Let me see. Dadgum. All right, that feels like it. But I think in a case like that, when they have them call them dead to rights doing that, and one of them made the statement that it was better than killing human beings, said they could go to jail for killing a human. But they couldn't go to jail for killing animals. Well, they got food on that. They got food on that. Wayne said they got 30 years to life. Wayne said they got 30 years to life. That means they have to make parole. To get released. Now what I'll do one day, I'll go with the magnet and go over this floor and pick up all them screws. But they kill them for fun because they like torturing and killing animals. But that's what they was doing. They was raising them to torture and kill. Beat him to death. Right down in front of me, and Carl, he didn't say anything. I was a little bit older than Manwood. Right there. But he beat that puppy to death. And me and my family, we were real softies when it comes to pets, you know, animals and stuff. But he sure killed that puppy. Alright, see there's one. But that was the first instance of them boys killing them animals. They always had puppies and cats. Always had puppies and cats. And they always had puppies and cats disappearing. I think Grandma knew a lot about it. But you know, and we knew they was killing them puppies and cats. Now, I wasn't even 10 years old yet. So I had trouble. I couldn't grasp what was going on there, really. Later years, I kind of figured out what was going on. They like killing them animals. Now, is that you know what? That don't even look like one of them. Don't tell me I'm gonna have something I can't get. Son of a gun, that looks funny. No, it fits. It fits. Now I think that's the only one. No, there might be another one under there. Now the question is, can I find it? What did it? There it is. The question is, can I find it? But as them boys grew older, what them boys were doing, they was raising cats and puppies just so they could have a supply of animals to torture and kill. That's what they was doing. And it didn't catch up with them till about 1960. They were adults then. And sometimes one of the pets would just disappear, and we'd say, what happened to him? Carl would say, well, he got run over. Well, we lived right there on Princess Anne Highway. And we didn't think nothing about it. We had to see the dog or cat gets run over. Man, it's a shame I gotta take this thing apart. There's got a lot of stuff on there from my other computer. But one day I was up, my sister didn't go over there that much, because we had a lot of friends over in Broad Creek Village. And then one day, turns out Linwood was gay. And I guess he got started in that pretty young. Don't tell me I'm running into another school I can't get out. Now there it comes. But one day I was over there, and he pulled out his flanker or his penis. Now, we wasn't even 10 years old at the time. And asked me to pull out mine. Whoops, got to get that in here somewhere. Where is it? Got to get in here. I think it's right there. Got a hidden screw in here. He want to see my penis. Well, I thought we was gonna be pinned across a dish or something like that. Next thing I know, he's reaching over and he's trying to play with my penis. I didn't like that at all. Man, it's hard to get these labels off. But I put my little thing up, and I didn't want no part of that. But another day when I was over there, he up and did something that shocked me. He was saying one dog, and the dog's name was Jack, and it was just a puppy. And he was saying Jack was kept being bad. And I got to have something scraped that with. And he grabbed a stick. And he started hitting Jack. I wonder if that is aluminum, or is that steel? No, that's steel. That's steel. Why is this label so hard to get off? But he beat that puppy. And Grandma was out there, and then why you quit hitting that dog? Linwood was saying, well, he's being bad. And quick as Grandma went back in the house, Linwood started on that puppy again. And he beat that puppy that beat him to death. I got another hard drive. See if I can get this one to come completely apart so you can see what's in that thing. I'll have to find the right. Which one is it? The T what? I done forgot. I gotta change these pants. I got a bunch of crap all over them. Anyway, I think it was a T8. I think it's a T8. Hopefully, no. I think it's the T9. I think it's T9. Yeah, it's the T9. Now, see if I can find out where all the hidden screws are on this thing this time. One there, one there, one there, one there. And 3 over here. Yeah, it's T9. Maybe I can get this one apart this time. I got a story that I'm going to tell. It's about 2 boys, they're brothers. And they were terrible human beings. And one day in 1948, me and my sister was walking home from the school bus stop where we got off the school bus at. It was about 2 blocks to the house. And there was this big old 2-story house. And she was out in the yard working with her plants and stuff. And she stopped me and my sister. And was telling us about her two grandsons that live with her. Named Carl and Linwood. And she asked us if we lived close by. Well, yeah, we did. And her grandsons was looking for friends to play with that looked like they was about the same age as me and my sister. And we had plenty of friends around the neighborhood where we lived in Bar Creek Village. And you look that up on the internet, Bar Creek Village, Norfolk, Virginia. That was a housing place that the government built in a hurry when World War II started. Because all the people that worked in the shipyards there in Portsmouth and everything, building ships for the war effort and everything, and they needed housing, so that's where we went. Daddy worked in the shipyard. And we was living there in Bar Creek Village. So, you know, the lady seemed nice. And she took us around back, and there was Carl Linwood. Carl was the oldest. Linwood was the youngest. Turns out Linwood, the youngest, he was the worst one of the two. But we become friends, sort of, and we go over there every once in a while, playing. And then one day they had a bunch of pets, dogs and cats. Had a bunch of pets. And every once in a while, some of them dogs, you know, we got familiar with a lot of their dogs and cats and stuff. Anyway, folks, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I will see you in the next one. See ya. GoPro, stop recording. You know, there's something about this thing. I can't. I wish I could see better. There's See that thing on there to the left on the bottom? That appears to be something that's holding it. And then there's something right across in the middle. But I ain't never seen a screw top like that or anything. But that's stopping me. I can go ahead and get that magnet out. Got 2 more discs in there. I'd like to get them out. I'd like to get them out. What did I do with this screwdriver? Right. I never come across a hard drive like this before. Now this magnet, I can get it out of here. I never seen one like this before. Let me see. Well, that magnet is, boy, that magnet is so strong. All right, there it comes. But boy, this stuff, dang it. There it went to the side of my, well, I'll leave it stuck there for right now. I swear I can't believe that. Maybe that. No. I don't know, folks. I don't know. I need a drill. I could drill them out. I guess that's what it's going to take, because this is another piece of cast aluminum. Dadgummit. I need a drill. I need a drill. I could drill them out. But I don't have a drill. They're about $20. Anyhow, there you got the story about Carl and Linwood. That would be like us, me and my daughter, raising these cats just to torture and kill them. When the actual fact is, this is aluminum. That's aluminum. I don't know about that. It's not sticking to it. This is not aluminum. Parts of it is. This is either stainless steel. I need to look that up. All that information on these things. Anyhow, yeah, they were raising them cats and dogs just to torture them and kill them and enjoying it. I don't know how somebody could do that. Something tells me sooner or later they'd start killing humans. I believe. Sooner or later. Dadgum, that's just tearing me up. Usually that didn't have that secondary drive on there. But those need drilling out. They need drilling out. I wished I had. Well, it depends on a lot of stuff. Anyway, folks, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And I hope them two boys are still in prison. I don't know. I guess I could, because I know the first and last name. I could look that up and maybe find out if they're still in the prison record. I could look that up. They probably did 30 years and got out on parole. Probably. Man, how cruel and inhumane that is.